That was the ones, remember, did you hear? Okay. So anybody want to make a? Philip made a motion to approve. You second. All in favor?
I wasn't here.
And number 4, approve the Judicial Commission Resolution 2024 062404, and that's just I think it's just to renew Brittany's contract for another year.
And it takes,
Should take Mary.
Roxanne off.
Does it take Roxanne off too?
She was supposed to have been off.
Okay.
Yeah. And what'd you say?
I think it should have been officially taken Mary off too,
Mary.
since she never would come in.
Right.
Yeah, she's not on here.
I'll wait for my turn to talk before we talk about that.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it's got the reappointment of Dalton Hall.
Yeah.
And reappointment of Lori Reagan and Brittany Rogers. Everybody want to make a motion to approve this?
I'll make that.
Jesse Bowman made a motion to
I'll
approve.
second.
Too many J's here. And Lee second. All in favor?
Yes.
Yes, I think it's a roll call.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, probably should be since it's money. Phil,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Jesse,
Yes.
Greg, yes. Got any sheriffs around here?
Sheriff's Department, I don't see them like that.
Update on the sheriff.
Lee, you wanna do the sheriff's update since you fit it?
And number 6, update from the ambulance service, and we got Chris coming aboard.
For sure.
Sheriff.
What's going on, man? You come like
Good number now. Ain't got no updates.
Need patrol.
You facing them? This other town.
I don't have
Take one down the background.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
So-
Which one starts first?
Ready?
Which side first? The front, which one?
April 3rd.
April.
Okay.
I just did a April and May run, calls for service and the number of transfers that we've done, from last year to this year. So April of last year, we had 301, so 47 transfers. This year, we've done 371 in April with 54 transfers. May of 23 last year, 370 with 48 transfers. May 24th last year, or this year, 409 and 41. So we're up somewhere around 20 to 30% on the call volume. The new Demers unit is complete. We had a text message about that about 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago.
What is it?
That's the ambulance that's made up in
Oh,
Canada.
okay.
And so we're waiting on a ship date for that. You know,
I kinda thought it was, I just wasn't sure.
That's the one that we've been waiting on for years.
All right.
Yeah. 2 new units, we got those in that came from Illinois that we found on the Go Deals. One of those is down at Select Tech now, and they're putting the liquid ride on it. Once they get done with liquid ride, then we'll issue a new PO and get the lights, or not the lights, but the striping and lettering and all that done on it. The other one is over at the ambulance service, and Jeff's been installing radios and it, so we can get those on there as soon as possible. All the floors over there have been stripped and cleaned. We welcome you to come and take a look how nice it looks over there. I rented a man lift last weekend and bought a box of screws. The ceiling in the bay, they put it up with staples. And it was all coming down, and so the crews in their spare time became carpenters and, fixed all of that for us. So now we don't have the birds going up in the ceiling up there anymore. Let's see, the garage door has been ordered, to replace the door that's missing over there. Black dog door, got that, and that was, I think Connie issued the PO for that some time ago. We had it in the budget.
They do good work.
Woolbrights did turn one in. It was about $200 cheaper, but they were like 2 weeks after everybody else turned theirs in. And he apologized. He knew he was late, getting that to us. Unit 9, the other night, they called me, they limped in with it from Crossville. The rear end on that's having some issues. I don't know if it's transmission or if it's rear end. We'll sort that out. Kind of wait till after July 1 to do anything much with it. We're okay for right now. We're doing a fleet maintenance program. That's was built actually into our CAD system at 911. And so now we'll, in the future, we'll be able to provide logistical data as far as, gallons per minute, how many oil changes we're doing in a year, and things will be maintained on a regular basis rather than things getting out of maintenance.
The oil changes, does that go by the hours of the engine,
No, it's mileage.
just mileage?
Yeah, and I think we use 6,000 miles.
Most
Could
vehicles tell you
adjust.
when they need change, don't they?
Yeah, most of it. Yeah.
I just knew idling, comes to effect when you ain't running.
They do idle quite a bit, but yeah. But no, it's based on mileage, and in July 1, we're gonna start doing our fuel logs. So we'll be able to keep up with that mileage and fuel, and we'll know more what's going on with our fuel and everything. Help us with budgeting in the future. We've got 2 advanced EMTs, Matt Carew and Kayla, that will graduate this August from Ball State, the paramedic program, so that will help us out tremendously.
Kayla who? You say Kayla who?
Murphy.
Great.
They've been in school.
I didn't want to speak out of turn on that one because I didn't remember.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
Which last name? We've got 2 other EMT basics that are supposed to start the advanced program with Motlow in August. And we have hired 1 medic and 1 EMT full-time to take some of those spots. Good folks. They've been with us for quite some time and work part-time, and they want to come on board full-time. The grant that we did where we applied for the 3 cots, the batteries, the power load system, actually Shane did that and helped me get that turned in not too long ago. We haven't heard anything back on that, but I'm expecting within the next 30 days we will hear something on it.
Do they make an extension? I thought they had to have it
They
spent
made
by
an
the end of.
extension because I guess a lot of people didn't apply.
Okay.
I don't know why they didn't just go ahead and give us our money and be done with it, but.
Okay. I knew at first it had to be spent by the end of June, that's the reason why I was.
Yeah. There's a deadline on it tomorrow. I'll make sure everything's done tomorrow. The employees had asked to move to an easier patient care report. It's called ESO. There were questions in the past with Paula, who does your billing, and Stephanie, as to whether the software would work with the billing software that we have. And so Paula has investigated that, and they said yes. The software vendor said yes, it will work. And that will allow us to do some things that we can't currently do. Like, I'll give you an example. When we intubate somebody, we have what's called video laryngoscopes. And so when we intubate, we can see the vocal cords. And it's very bright, it's light, makes it a lot easier. Old school, we had light on the end of the laryngoscope, and we were looking as best we could. But anyway, what that allows us to do is to take that video, which will help reduce our liability shield. If somebody was to say that we didn't intubate properly, we would have a lawsuit over that, then we would be able to provide that video to say, yes, here, you can see it, the tube going through the vocal cords and the trach. Same way with the monitors that we have. We can attach that to this ESO, patient care board. They love it. They have, that's one thing that they have said they wanted for quite some time. So we're gonna get that. We have a meeting with ESO next Tuesday at 2:30. If any of y'all would like to come and attend that.
What
And see
day?
what that's about.
And, I'm sorry, what day?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, 2:30, it's on,
Oh, it's on
it's
there.
on the sheet there.
Some things that aren't on the sheet, the HVAC system went out at Station 2 a month or so ago, and we have gotten that replaced since then, so that they're not in the sweltering heat up there. And then the 29th, this month, the EMS fireworks show will be out at the fairgrounds. It will start at 3 p.m.
What day did you say, 29th?
29th at 3 p.m. out there. They do a good show. This is all, you know, the employees of the ambulance service doing this. They save money and take donations all year long to buy these fireworks. They go and purchase them. They're the ones that set the show up and invite everybody out there. So there'll be big trucks and
At the fairgrounds.
at the fairgrounds. And I think food is being provided by one bag. Yeah, so there'll be hamburgers and hot dogs, and then about dark, we'll light up the sky out there, they will. Questions?
Did you do the glass opening yet?
I think that we've lost 2 out of it.
Sorry, apologize. Some people say the camera wasn't working,
Oh,
but it's on YouTube, but not Facebook, they said.
know what to do. I have met your daughter. She made sure that I knew who she was.
I told her don't tell anybody.
Thank you, Chris. Number 7, any older new business?
They're there from the 5
Oh,
Loaves.
yeah, okay. Look at that.
5 Loaves Food Pantry sent that up, they want to discredit the public safety committee.
I got a nice little.
5 Loaves, they give a lot of, they help a lot of people out on the mountain and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
We, yeah, they do. We can just pay
Is that right, y'all want it right here?
Yeah,
Okay,
they said they wanted.
okay, I just double checked, I thought that's what you told me, that's what I double checked.
The letter from where?
5 Loaves Food Pantry. Yeah.
Get your glasses.
Yeah, I got glasses. What's the name? It says, Dear County Executive and Commissioners, I'm writing today to express a concern that we at 5 Loaves have concerning the position of the Overton County Ambulance Director. For the last 13 years, we worked multiple times with Chris Massengale to provide food not only for the Crawford area, but all areas throughout the Overton County. As the director of the nonprofit, I realize the decision needs to come down to what better serves the community and the people that are in our care. With that being said, I feel that y'all need to consider a great impact that Chris makes in this county. I feel Chris is able to do both jobs and succeed in rebuilding the EMS service to Overton County residents they deserve. From a business point of view, combining the 2 positions will in the long run save the county money. Paying benefits for only 1 employee will most definitely benefit the county and will allow a candidate to continue in this position who not only knows and cares about the job, but has been on the front line of the emergency services throughout his career. Chris has also showed a love and dedication to our county time after time. I ask that you commissioners and the county executive consider what is best for Overton County and may not be influenced by the naysayers who don't have the community's best interest. And that is Darlene Farley, the director, and it's got Pat Howard signed, brother Richard Farley, Doyle Harvard, Faye Bowman, Donnie Bowman, and
Nathaniel?
Nathaniel, is it Nathaniel?
Farley.
Deep Farley. I just need it, okay?
I can make a copy of it for you, Sharon.
Just keep it with a minute. Is there anything else?
Job was posted, be posted this week, posted until July 8th at 2 p.m.
Is there a way a person, the county, I mean illegally, to the county combine the 911 director and ambulance director?
Absolutely.
We just have to adjust the salary.
I'm not sure about that.
Well,
Okay.
that's what I want to ask.
Well, here's what,
911 is a separate entity.
yeah, it's separate.
It's not,
We're the 911, Chris can tell you more about it, they run Putnam and Overton, not Putnam, Pickett County.
Pickett.
Wrong P. We had, well, you got a copy of that, but you had, from the, attorney that talked about,
Oh,
it says as below, that Attorney Austin, that the emergency communication 911 should not be hired as the county assistant director in the ambulance, for the ambulance service in 911. That being the case, if you, and the ambulance service director, Walker still desires to require, Mr. Massengale's expertise, until June. The price is, $5,000. I recommend consider hiring for that part-time. And Chris can talk to it more, really.
who was that from?
That was, Steve Austin.
Steve Austin is an attorney with CTAS in Nashville. And, this job, along with any other department head, the statutory law in Tennessee says that the county executive or the county mayor, can hire that person. But the county commission has to approve it. And the county commission can put on the record if they don't want to approve it. And of course, the money can't be paid unless the county commission approves that. And there's no qualifications for an ambulance director statutory. There's no specific qualification requirements.
I've looked on there, there's no place there's no combination, there's nobody around that does both.
But is there anything saying they can't do both?
Well, it was recommendation from that attorney not to
Do both?
do both. I hate to lose a full-time position at the ambulance director. I mean, my opinion, Chris can pay him for it if he wants it. And he does a great job. But then we've got 911 on the board. We'll have to cross that one. Because they're both full-time positions, Chris. They're both full-time positions. I mean, it's,
County can't afford it.
you're doing two counties and two counties. I'm not sure. It has to go before the board or the
Yeah, the board will have
911.
to approve it. And I did write the state 911 director, and I've got that letter, and I'll send it to you, who said that it is common for people to hold more on title in the county, and that there was no laws that he was aware of. He's an attorney.
And who was this?
Curtis Sutton.
Curtis Sutton, state 911 director. He's also an attorney. He used to be the state.
Well, he's the same one that said that incompatible positions. He
Curtis
talked to
Sutton.
us, yes, same guy, remember?
Is he the attorney for the 911 board?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's Michael Mann.
No, not our board, but he's the state. Sutton's the state 911.
Yes.
Yes. And that's just me. I mean, it'll have to go for everybody else, but I.
And that's what
I
it
feel
used to be
that-
open.
Well, do we have enough time
On
before
board
we're,
or not.
do we have enough time before we're in violation of anything to study this more?
the job was posted,
Right.
and there's no guarantee that he's gonna get a job. They might be somebody more qualified than him that puts in for it.
I understand that, but do we have enough time before we're in violation to study if get a real opinion if he can be both or not.
Absolutely.
I don't know if we're on a schedule where the state will penalize us for having somebody in that position.
That'll, I mean, if he posts it like that, Stephen posts it as a dual position, it'd be up to the county commission to approve it.
So you posted it as a deal position.
I just posted that we were looking for an ambulance service director,
Just that, full-time, right?
an ambulance service director,
Not full-time?
ambulance service director.
So you're telling me it's not a full-time position?
Hang on, Greg. I don't know the exact words.
Well, I think Overton County deserves a full-time ambulance director.
Well, yeah.
And I feel like that Overton County and Pickett County deserves a full-time 911 director. I mean, if it's not a full-time position, apparently it's an overpaid position if it's not, if both of them is not full-time.
We need two directors, one on each one.
Yes.
We don't need one person doing both.
That's just my opinion.
That's my opinion too.
And Chris won't be here forever.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against you or nothing, but the way I look at it, I've been told they could not hold two positions in Overton County at office.
He's not gonna hold two county
I
positions,
filled 2 county positions for 25 years.
but he'll be, 911 is not a county job. It's not considered a county employee, 911 is not.
Is it considered a state employee?
That's,
We are our own entity.
Yeah, I don't think
We're separate from you all.
but here's the thing, it might not be feasible. Two people might, if Chris leaves, it might have to be broken into two separate ones again, because not everybody could handle both. I think in the last few months, he showed that he can efficiently, and he's built it up. I'm not saying,
Well, if he's been holding for 25 years, he's pretty dedicated. I mean,
he doesn't want to lose his 911 position. He's been at 911 for how many years?
About 25. I've been doing
25 years?
for 38 years.
well, I know during the ice storm, he was a real big help on the mountain.
And that's what I've done.
And I know he's helped other disasters in the county, but
For about 25 years, I guess.
Chris, you're one of our most awesome employees
Well,
that
thank
we've
you.
got. And
Is that recorded?
It's,
Yes, it
it's
is.
recorded that video.
It absolutely is.
but I can't do two positions and give it justice.
Here's what I have said.
And then if there's another position open, and if you want this one, let somebody else step up to the 911. I mean, let somebody else have a shot at it.
Greg, do you want me to hurt you?
I mean, really.
Huh. I ain't leaving us. We work at 911. I love these guys back here, but he ain't leaving me.
But don't you understand what I'm talking about?
I understand. And what I said was, this whole time, is that if you want me to do it, I'll do it for 50 for the ambulance service and 50 for 911. That'll save $68,000 from what's it budgeted now. I've also said that I won't do anything, I want it open. I want everybody to know. I want everybody to give their opinion and to say, yep, we want him to, or no, we don't. And if you don't, then you don't. No hard feelings. I love these guys to death, and all the rest of them that are over there.
And I know they'd be tickled with that to have you over there.
And we have.
They deserve
a lot of.
for it to be done. They deserve a director. I mean, they've been through crap. If you go over there and sit and talk to them, I've got to know them better. And I'm gonna get teary-eyed.
Well, I think Shane done a great job.
Shane did do a great job, and
He just-
Shane can
he
tell
just-
you.
Shane got handed a bug in the crowd.
Right, and Shane can tell you the day that he come to tell Tracy that he was quitting, I begged him not to.
Worked with him
Didn't I,
years, and I think
Shane?
he done outstanding.
I sit and cried to Shane at the 911 office, please don't do this. We're helping you, Shane. Chris and I have got you. We're gonna help you. Please don't do this.
I don't think.
But he made that choice for his
I think
family.
he got handed.
And we still
bucket
love
crap is what I think.
Yeah, the problems we have are, well, I don't know if I'm like.
Long before Shane.
Are
done it.
not
Right.
new, they're not
If
within the past 2
it
years.
was mismanaged,
they're
it
old.
wasn't Shane's.
No,
fault.
it was
The
not.
man wasn't there long enough to be dished in.
It was not
But
Shane's fault.
He got shafted.
He did. We will not disagree
By
with you.
pay and the amount of work, it was put on his shoulders. You know,
We
he
won't
really did.
disagree.
Well, if the attorney states that you can't hold both positions, I've never been told, which position do you want? I mean, you got that.
They ought to be ready to make that decision.
I'm asking an honest question.
There's no attorney's opinion that says, that I know of, that says I can't hold both.
Isn't that what Greg just said?
Well, you need to
Steve
ask
Austin
Smith County.
I have to read that paper.
He did not recommend that the 911
Okay,
number also
Steve
be.
Austin
Right.
did not recommend it.
And we keep combining things.
He said didn't recommend it,
He
didn't
said
say
he
it couldn't
couldn't
be
recommend
done.
it. Yeah, because they were both full-time jobs.
So if that's the case and they
understand.
choose to do that, which one would you want? I mean, I'm just
Absolutely.
asking the simple question, I don't know.
He may not be ready to make that decision though.
Well, I mean, I hate to put him on the spot. But I
Put
am.
me on the spot. Put me on the spot. I tell you, he's not leaving me. When I can retire.
Both of those agencies are wonderful agencies and have wonderful employees. And, you know, it is a tough decision. It's something I'll have to ride the tractor for a long time to think about.
How are you juggling both? How are you doing 911?
These folks are helping. I mean, you go over there and they're always doing something. I mean, they're helping. We are inventorying, we are getting things fixed. I mean, it's a group effort. It's not Chris ain't doing all of it.
Is that something Shane or even Shane would want to take back over?
Well, could I ask a straightforward question to you,
I
Chris?
didn't have the support.
Chris, could I ask a straightforward question? I already know the answer. Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Shane, come up here. Wait.
I'm losing my hearing. That's why.
Hey,
Harold Baker, I'm losing my hearing, that's why I couldn't
It's
hear.
okay, but he needs to say
I
this,
understand.
he's finally saying it.
Go
I
ahead.
was just saying that I didn't have the support. People was always calling, that stuff they knew didn't need to be called about at the time. And I don't know if they was just trying to get to me, just for aggravation, what it was. But it was stuff all the time, all hours of the night, that didn't really matter at the time. Was it bothering me? It's part of the job. It started affecting my kids, and that's why I wasn't gonna do it anymore. There's no job that's worth my kids doing what some of the people over there and others is putting them through. It's just not worth it.
Well, I personally have a lot of faith in you, I don't know.
I mean, I tried to do stuff and was told
I've
that
known you
can't be
20
done.
years.
I was told it can't be done now because we don't have the money, and the stuff's got done after that. I don't know why. I was told we couldn't do stuff that I wanted to do. But my kids and my family had to come first, and that's the way it'll always be.
Yeah, he sat before this court, before the commission one night, and asked for things to try to help the employees over there, to retain them. And I saw one of the commissioners laughing. I won't say which one it was, but he was laughed at. He didn't get, Stephen, he did not get the support. I know you went over there and worked one night, but he did not get the support. And Chris, I don't mean this personal, but he did not get the support you got from the employees over there or from this commission. And
So you're not saying he didn't get it from us? That was what I have been ill about, because I thought you were saying that Chris and I didn't support him, and we did.
No.
Shane can tell you, we
there was
really.
some of the employees over there that greatly disrespected him. Flat out disrespected him. And him working multiple hours, and wasn't even making $12 an hour. I mean, I know he doesn't obviously do this job for the money. He's done it for years because he loved Overton County. But he didn't even get a raise when he went into that position, because he was told, what was it, you already was making more than you should be making, or something, I can't remember the exact
The
words.
last budget time said that it was, mistakes had been made, and there's me and some others over there that didn't get the 1% last year, because they said that we was above the rate that you was supposed to be. But I didn't do any of it for the money. If I was in this job for the money, me and several of them over there would have been gone somewhere else years and years ago. You can't do it for the money. I did it because I love this county, love working for the county. I mean, this is my home, this is where I want to be, but when it started affecting my kids and seeing them the way that it was done, there's no job worth it.
Well, that being said, I'm not opposed to him running both of them, if the state will allow it and the county commission can agree upon it.
I will yield
I
that right.
think, right back there, I've been offered first. He doesn't, to take it back, excuse me, I've had throat cancer. I can't hardly talk half the time, but if the county can agree on it,
Well, you'll have another board that represents Overton County and Pickett County too. 911 will have to agree too.
And you're on that board too. Randall was calling, he's on this board.
excuse me, sorry.
Let me get you a bottle of water.
Is there anybody else want?
I don't think, well, a while ago when you asked how he's doing it, I can tell you I'm his wife. He leaves out at the butt crack of dawn and he comes home late at night. And sometimes we meet in the middle. We have dinner here in Livingston. And like he said, the employees have helped tremendously. They move stuff, they've done stuff. I've seen employees over there, and some of these guys can tell you, some employees that wouldn't even speak to you when you walk in there, and now they're laughing and cutting up with you because of just a few things, like a new mattress, or, I went to the mountain and cleaned and hauled off 7 bags of trash, and they thought that was the best thing ever was, but it needed to be done. Just the smallest things these employees are appreciative of. I've seen that.
Good supervisor, that's right.
Is what?
He's a good supervisor, that's
Oh,
right.
he is. He's the best.
But Overton County deserves, my opinion, a full-time position here and a full-time position at 911. Because that's a big responsibility, both of them. And
But with the budget as tight as it is, 68,000.
well, I mean, that'd be up to you guys, that's my opinion.
I agree with Lee. I mean, I know Shane done an excellent job too. I talked to him a lot on the mountain and seen him work, so in my opinion, either one of them did for the job.
Yeah, I do too. And as a full-time position.
Regardless of what, why. Roger Phillips and I agreed a long time ago, we'd have some lockdown dragouts. When we left, we shook hands and we said we agreed to disagree. Because we're all friends, we're all family, and we're all in this together. It doesn't matter who you are or what position you hold. We're all here together. And our goal is to take care of these people out here in our community. And so, like I said, I don't want to do anything that's considered below the law. I want everybody to make their decision, and then we'll live with that decision, whatever it might be. And so now I turn it back to you. Thank you for having us, and thank you
all for coming.
for helping.
Yeah.
Thank you for the job you do.
We appreciate it.
Any other old or new business?
Yeah, I guess I'll speak up now. As of right now, we have it set. Lori will be going to her training in August. Lori Reagan. She's already got everything signed up. and everything. With that being said, we're having a slight hiccup. I don't know if she's going to stick around. We're trying, me and her are trying to see if we can come up with a compromise first. But. just
Who are you
giving a heads
talking
up.
about?
She's working with
Lori
Lori
Reagan.
Reagan.
Oh, Lori Reagan, okay.
Mhm.
Training the novice,
Do what?
where's she going?
I can't hear.
August.
August, still.
Sorry.
She's got the Lori Reagan.
Ever since we went to
training
Florida, I
office.
can't hear nothing.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
And she's, I think she might stick around maybe.
It depends on if we can come up with a compromise for one thing. I'll fill you in more on that if I get anything resolved.
If nobody else wants to talk.
I got a quick question. How long was that ambulance director thing posted?
Good deal, a little over 2 weeks.
Okay. Stupid.
National. Got that.
I do, yeah.
Next scheduled meeting will be the 20th. And number 9, everybody wanna make a motion to adjourn?
What was the date of the next meeting?
To be determined.
TBA.
Oh,
Motion to adjourn by Philip Talley, everybody want a second? Jesse will second. All in favor?
Yes.
Motion passed. Meeting adjourned. Thank y'all.
That's it. 2 o'clock.